please have 1 minute to speak on this.
You have filed a petition.
I filed a petition on the 14th of February. Petitions filed after mine have been taken up.
Who are you? First of all, identify
I'm a
yourself.
Karachi-based journalist. I do work on digital rights.
One second. What is your name?
Fariha Aziz. I filed a petition on the
1
14th.
minute. Let me write it. Fariha. How do you spell it?
F-A-R-I-E-H-A.
And you work with, which organization you work with?
I work with a digital rights organization called
I'll
Bolo
speak
Bhi.
slowly. What organization?
Bolo Bhi. It's a digital rights group, but I am appearing in person.
Digital
Rights Group. B-O-L-O-B-H-I.
B-O-L-O?
B-H-I.
Bolo B.
G.
Okay. Okay. Now what do you want?
I filed a petition on the 14th of
What's the
February.
number?
3077 of 2024. The diary number was given. It is still before the committee.
Okay. Now the problem is if you pick up the Supreme Court Practice and Procedure Act 2023, this power no longer vests in the Chief Justice.
I understand.
Sir, can you just wait? Have patience. The committee matters are put when the urgent applications have been filed. I've just been told that you did not file an urgent application.
I had filed a petition. I had referenced. Okay.
Please don't just understand the difference. If you had asked Mr. Salahuddin Ahmed, he would have guided you. You could have asked Mr. Shah Khawar, he would have there a number of other lawyers. So we don't know. There are thousands of petitions filed. We don't know what is what. So you can't just come and stand here and say my case unless it comes through the committee, it lands up before the Supreme Court. So what we can now do, if you care to file an urgent application, it will be put up in the meeting of the committee next. And since we are adjourning the matter, your case will also come up if it pertains to the same matter.
Very well, I'll do that.
What is it pertains to the same matter?
It does. It challenges the constitution of the JIT, the notices issued by the FIA, and the broader pattern of harassment by the FIA.
But that is being taken care of by Mr. Salahuddin Ahmed.
I have separate.
No, why do you? Why?
I filed my petition before this.
You want to? No, fine. Do you want to add something to what Mr. Salahuddin Ahmed is saying?
I do.
ठीक है. So now,
I'll move an application.
Please file an urgent application.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not our job to advise you. Take advice from lawyers. Why is it not happening? Pick up the law. It's available on the web. It's very easy. Yes. Two-page law. You just file an urgent application. That's all.
Very well,
then we put up before the committee. I would have loved to grant it right now. I don't have the power to do so. Nor does this. It has a procedure has been spelled out. So, चलें आपका तो मसला हल हो गया फिर since it's being adjourned on the next day तो आपका भी इंशाल्लाह आ जाएगा if the committee approves. I trust it will approve it. जी कोई बात थी? हाँ शायद खावर साहब आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे बीच में?
मैं अपनी मारूजात पेश करूंगा. नेक्स्ट
आज हम नहीं चला रहे हैं ना. अगर कोई बीच की बात है कोई ऑर्डर हम उसको
कोई सच कोई नहीं है. हाँ ऐसी कोई जरूरी नहीं है इसमें.
अच्छा अगर एक और अगर आप लोग क्योंकि अब adjourn हो ही रहा है तो अगर आप आर्टिकुलेट कर लें if you want to file in addition to your verbal submission some
Your Lordship,
your submissions in writing,
my Lord,
you may do so. We won't write it, but you can do so.
ठीक है, we'll do.
Because that technically should be passed by the other bench, the order.
My Lord.
Chale. So then we'll adjourn it. I'll just see when I don't know the availability, and I'll have to find out. It will have to come back to the same bench. Unless you want to argue again, फिर हम fresh कर देंगे. मतलब time बचे थोड़ा. हाँ.
I'm ready for both causes, sir.
नहीं अगर आपके interim मसले हल हो गए हैं ना, तो our anxiety was that. And the other matters are important matters, so they need a good detailed judgment. So that is what I at least would want from it.
Okay.
So the better the assistance provided, hopefully the better the order will be.
I'll do my best, sir. Sabar is always excellent. Inshallah we'll do. मैं यही इसीलिए तो अर्ज कर रहा हूँ सर कि जो हमारे यहाँ the issue that I understand is that damages are not ever effected. In my life at least I've not seen damages against any media institution to any kind of effect that would actually hurt them, and that encourages impunity. So if that system, and that the reason why that doesn't happen, there are a couple of problems, there are also delays in the system, but because of that, when there are no consequences to false reporting, then obviously it does get encouraged. We are not here to support fake reporting.
No, I'm not even suggesting that you are. I'm never suggesting that, then you misunderstood me. I'm saying, is there a solution or there is none?
So the solution is, if I may, in England, for example, your lordship will
No, but there is defamation.
सर मैं यहाँ की बात बता रहा हूँ. यहाँ के channels जो हैं, वो England में they have had to shut down their business.
Yes.
And because damages were awarded against them. Damages over here in civil suits, I have not seen any damages actually being executed in a defamation case in at least 25 years, sir. The problem is, and there is also the process takes so long.
सूट डिक्री भी कर देगा ना, उसकी अपील, रिविजन, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पिटिशन, CPLA, तो वो person will say, sorry, I approached the court, I made a mistake.
And we need to think about how to make that process more effective. If we are to ensure that newspapers and journalists become more responsible. That is the problem, that the process is so ineffective.
देखें, एक तो है ना penalty, एक है correcting error, mistakes yourself. Okay, let's take our own example. If a judge goes wrong, there's an institution called the Supreme Judicial Council. ठीक है? But there is none the other side. We're not saying we want to interfere. You interfere yourself. Who's saying that we want to interfere? But the problem is all these PFUJs, this, that, the others. Right? Do they attend to this aspect of the case at all or no? Right? We want to make press fearless, independent. At the same time, ये ऐसी बात है ना, वकील को कोई डिसिप्लिनरी कमेटी में कभी किसी ने कुछ किया है उनके खिलाफ, आप लोग सब उनके साथ सपोर्ट हो जाएगी. No one will stand with the truth. वो ये ट्रेड यूनियंस बन गई हैं सब. तो हमने तो करके दिखाया है ना आपको, आप लोग भी हमें करके दिखा दें. आप लोग कुछ नहीं करते हैं, आपका इदारा भी मॉरिबंड है, डोरमेंट है. हमने तो आपको करके दिखाते हैं ना, हम ऐसे बोलते नहीं, हम करके दिखाते हैं. आप हमें कुछ करके दिखा देना. रोना धोना ये भी ठीक, बस अभी हम नोटिस देंगे तो आप देखिएगा आप सब आ जाएंगे, उनके साथ खड़े हो जाएंगे. एंड आई डोंट वांट टू डू दैट. और स्पेक्टिकल बनाएंगे आप हमारा. बताएं ना, यही होगा ना, या फौरन खड़ा हो जाएगा, वो उनकी मेंबर होंगी, वो PFUJ का मेंबर होगा तो फला का होगा जी, हमला हो गया सुप्रीम कोर्ट का प्रेस फ्रीडम पे, अब क्या करें. देखिए, ये जब तक अब मुआशरे तरक्की करते, जब हर शख्स अपने इदारे की तरफ देखे, इससे पहले कि बाहर इंटरफेरेंस हो. आपके मैं खुद अकाउंटेबिलिटी करता हूं, आप मेरे इदारे में मत उंगली करिए, डोंट इंटरफियर. But that is not happening. आप कहते हो damages करो, भाई damages भी करने के तो फायदा क्या है? Who wants to go to damages? It's not the damages, it's not the money the person wants. The person wants to preserve their integrity. Suppose the person doesn't want any money. I don't want money.
The money in defamation cases is not for the compensation of reputation. You can't ever really compensate for that properly. Another purpose of those damages is the punitive effect on the person who does the wrong.
I'm just saying
that is how it.
I'm giving you an example of a reporter working with an established media house. एक होता है ना lone wolf, not accountable to anyone.
In the established media, they have editorial control committees.
अब कहीं दुनिया के कहीं भी जगह होती है ना, every story must be verified.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know of anything else. यहाँ तो you've even crossed the lines into opinions and reportage. दुनिया में ये भी नहीं होता है. The two are distinct. Or they say, this is my opinion. They don't say this.
Sir, all the media houses have editorial control committees. Some of them are effective, some of them are not. That is an issue. Certainly.
We will suffer in silence. Because freedom of media is dearer to me. But I will just point out this problem. करते रहे. अच्छा, और ये हो गया. और क्या था? आप क्या ये बार बार आते हैं, आपकी क्या नंबर है पिटिशन का? आ गई हमारे सामने आज.
The committee, it's still pending.
Huh?